So what we found with the Ford Puma, because it's only really a run-around car, it's not really doing enough mileage to keep the battery charged. So I've got this little trickle charger running on it just to top the battery up, because on the dash we got a low battery warning, and there's so much tech in these cars nowadays that it just drains the battery if you're only just doing small little journeys in it. So all you need to do is just gently close your bonnet on it and run it to an extension lead and just leave it to charge. It takes roughly I think about 12 hours to full charge, but say if you've got it on repair or like trickle charge over the winter, then you just leave it running if you're not using the car, if it's parked up. So the charger, this is a Foxsur pulse charger which I bought from eBay, and I was looking at more expensive options that were around about the 180 200 pound mark, and this was, I think from memory, I'll look it up and I'll put it up on screen, £30 I think, or maybe even less than that. And my worries were that because you in this life you get what you pay for, I was worrying it would sort of overheat and catch fire or something for over prolonged use. But no, I've used it all through last winter and it kept my battery topped up in my Jaguar, and it was absolutely fine. It's got lots of features built in. It's got like a summer mode, a winter mode, which I had it set on for last winter, and I will this winter. It's got like protection features built in, where it's got like a overheat, overcharge, short circuit and reverse polarity protection. So it has all the features of the more expensive one, and so far it has been great at keeping my battery topped up. And now I'm running on I'm charging this Ford Puma up because it doesn't do many miles, and it's got full everything's electric on it, full electric dash, big screen, lots of things plugged in, charging up.
If you put it that way.
Oh, turn that off. So yeah, I can fully recommend. I'll just switch it off now. Vehicle unblock. Oh. Right, fully recommend this if you're having battery issues and you need to regularly top up your battery without taking the battery out of the car. You can keep it in situ so it doesn't affect any of your settings, and yeah, so on to the next issue that we're having. Don't get me wrong, I love cars, but they are a pain in the backside, especially the ones with more and more tech on them. So this one now is flagging up when it starts itself. Front right tyre pressure low. Okay, so let's go and see front right. Let's go and see what that problem is. So as this is a normal petrol turbo, it's got to be 34 psi. The PEV versions are 37 psi, but this doesn't have the batteries low to lug around. So that's showing us 31, so it should be 34, so it's a little bit lower. check the other side. Let's see what we're on here. So now I have to go in the cabin and try and reset it. Right, how do you reset the tyre pressures? First off, it's too hot in here. See, the thing is, I think because we're coming out of summer going into autumn and we get colder evenings and nights as we go forward in through autumn and winter, it upsets they're quite sensitive, the pressure sensors, and as we know, heat expands and cold contracts. So as we get colder evenings and nights, it's altering the tyre pressure levels. Let me know, that's just my opinion, let me know if you think I'm wrong. It could be a slow puncher, but it's funny how both of them are lower than what they should be. So the top's up now, so the question is now, how do we navigate to setup, or is it car? Right, car, driving assistance. Okay. Speed assistance, no. Driving and maintenance. Stability control, no. Comfort and convenience, no. Driving assistance, lane assistance, MG pilot, no. We want to set the tyre pressure. Maintenance, well, that's under driving and maintenance, and basically that's all. So it's not in that section. So how do you go back? Go back to here, back into car, lane assistance, what's up? Forward collision, rear driver assist. Right, I'll come back to you in a minute when I've worked it out. Okay, so just looked up online and there isn't a reset button for the tyre pressure. Basically what you've got to do is drive for a short distance over 20 miles per hour and the system will work out what the tyre pressures are and reset itself, which is quite clever. So to be fair to the MG, there's lots of things I don't like about the car, but that's quite a good little function where you don't have to go in and find the setting that I was doing before. So that's good, well done MG. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. It was just two issues, one with the Ford Puma of showing a low battery because of low mileage and high electronics use, and the MG HS flagging up the tyre pressures because it always seems to happen change between summer and autumn. So I think it's something to do with the atmospheric pressure and temperature drop upsets the expansion and contraction inside the air inside the tyres. Let me know if I'm wrong, might be talking a load of rubbish, but hey. See you in the next video. Bye for now.